Welcome back. In a fresh face-off between the centre and DMK government, the Tamil Nadu police has filed a case against Central Probe Agency officials. The case has been registered against Enforcement Directorate officials for allegedly obstructing Directorate of Vigilance and anti-corruption investigators. The case pertains to 1st December when the Enforcement Directorate official Ankit Tiwari was arrested red-handed while accepting a bribe of 20 lakh rupees in Dindigul. The Madurai police has summoned Enforcement Directorate officials as the standoff between the two agencies continues. On the other hand, the cops are yet to act on a complaint lodged by the Enforcement Directorate officials against the state probe agency DVAC. The Enforcement Directorate officials had alleged that this particular state-run department officials were accompanied by their unauthorized persons and conducted an illegal search on their office premises and stole sensitive and confidential case documents. DMK, however, credited the DVAC for unearthing a scam and called for Enforcement Directorate's cooperation. AIA-DMK on its part alleged that misuse of law is rampant in Tamil Nadu police.
It is the Tamil Nadu DVAC which was able to unearth this huge scam. See, this shows the audacity and the arrogance of the ED officials. They have been given a free run by the union government. And in the Ankit Tiwari's case, it has been clearly exposed to what extent the ED will go. And this is not the first time. Madurai High Court has ruled that DVAC is the appropriate persons to investigate this case, and they should continue the investigation. And the in the court they have stated that almost for around 75 lakhs they have got evidence. The ED should cooperate with the DVAC. They should, I think they are trying to thwart the investigation of the
by filing false cases, by framing charges in gundas for anybody who raises voice against this DMK. And the misuse of the law is rampant in Tamil Nadu police, in DMK regime. And this case filed by police upon DVAC complaint is one more example of the same. The sources say clearly that DVAC went for a search without a warrant in their hand, wherein the ED sought for a warrant. They were not able to produce the same, and there were exchange of words between both. Then later they came back with the search warrant is what is being told. So the police, there is no transparency, there is no accountability. The entire TN police are puppets in the hands of DMK, MK Stalin, and they are used only to avenge vendetta politics.
Right, and I'm being joined by my colleague Dharani at this point. Dharani, it's after a while that this entire centre versus state, at least on probe agencies, has begun again. Several states, including those from southern states, have raised this issue. Now it's again being raised in Tamil Nadu.
Well, this time not the political parties, but two agencies, they are at loggerheads over a matter. One is the Tamil Nadu police, which includes the DVAC, and the other is the Enforcement Directorate. So the Tamil Nadu police have filed a case against several officials from the Madurai branch of the Enforcement Directorate based on a complaint by the Directorate of Vigilance and Anti-Corruption. And the allegation here is that when ED officer Ankit Tiwari was arrested on December 1, in Dindigul, when he was caught red-handed accepting a bribe of rupees 20 lakh, the Directorate of Vigilance and Anti-Corruption went to the Madurai branch of the Enforcement Directorate's office to hold searches, in his cabin, Ankit Tiwari's cabin. But at that time, the ED officials over there, they did not, allow us to discharge our duties properly. They were continuously interrupting us, and they were not allowing us to discharge our duties properly. This is the complaint that we're looking at from DVAC, and based on this complaint, now the Tamil Nadu police have registered a case against the ED officials from Madurai branch. In fact, we're given to understand that the Assistant Directorate of the Enforcement Directorate's Madurai branch has been summoned by the Tamil Nadu police for inquiry. So when he's going to appear is something that we have to wait and see. But meanwhile, there is also another angle to the story. Sources indicate that the Enforcement Directorate is also trying to file a case against the Directorate of Vigilance and Anti-Corruption that the searches that were conducted in their Madurai office were completely completely illegal, and that when the DVAC had entered their office for a searching, they came with some unauthorized persons, and that they stole some confidential documents. These are the allegations that are being leveled against by the ED against the DVAC. But unfortunately, the Tamil Nadu police have not registered a case in this matter so far. Only the DVAC's complaint has been taken up as a police case, not the ED's complaints. So we'll have to wait and see. But definitely, two agencies, the police, the state police, and the Enforcement Directorate are at loggerheads here in this matter.
Well, Dharani, thank you very much for those details.